We want to race number 2 now, and this is where the exotics will begin. It will be the start of the bipod, and the time to jot down there will be 13:35, 25 to 1. It's over 1400 meters. It's a maiden juvenile plate. And before we touch on the form and analyze what's in the race to take on the odds-on favorite, well, Sheldon's got the right man in the interview, and we're going to go to the interview package with Vaughan Marshall. But before the interview, you want to have a look at his debut of Darjeeling in Cape Town on the 6th of March.
Vigilante, one day or day one. Down towards the inside, we got Darjeeling. Persistence up the outside. Mars Vigilante, Sir Talon. Ravensthorpe tries to look for a way through down towards the inside. It's Mars Vigilante in front from Persistence. Darjeeling along the inside is giving cheek. It's Mars Vigilante in front. Darjeeling is closing fast down towards the inside, but Mars Vigilante and Darjeeling to the wire. Mars Vigilante from Darjeeling. They've been followed after that by Persistence back in third position.
Yeah, Sheldon, Darjeeling had a very, very good first run in Cape Town. He came from off the pace and ran a good second. I think this distance of 1400 will be ideal for him. I do think he'll go a little bit further. But I haven't looked at the form of the race, but on his work at home, I think he'll go very, very close.
I'm going to go one better, Vaughan Marshall. I think he's not going to go very, very close. I think he's going to win. Sheldon, I want to touch on that debut run. We watched that replay, but that doesn't tell the true story. If you have to see the head-on, you'll know exactly what happened. No fault of Oswald Notes. It was just a small field of 9 runners, and for some reason, they all bunched up at the 400-meter mark, and Oswald, he tried to go for the gap, and the door slammed shut, and he checked so badly, and he had to switch in, and you saw him from basically middle. He ended up on the inside of the track. The horse was running on, and there's hard luck stories. I'm not taking anything away from the winner called Mars Vigilante, Brett Crawford's runner, that actually has come out to win again. But this horse was very unlucky. I'm going to say with authority that, you've got Vaughan Marshall, so well done to you getting him on the show. I think this will be very hard to beat.
I got to agree with you. When you look at that run, like you say, the head-on would do justice. If you see the head-on, they obviously think quite a bit of him coming to KZN. You mentioned Mars Vigilante. Ravensthorpe came out to win. Anton jumps aboard. And Vaughan hasn't studied the field, but he doesn't need to. We've had a look-see, and this is feature race material probably. They brought him here for a reason. So number 10, Darjeeling, the Rafif. Garth Puller's got the Rafif filly in the first, and maybe the first double will be the Rafif's.
Oh, that'll be tremendous. And this horse, Ravensthorpe of Justin Snade, didn't just win. It won by a street, it won by 6 lengths next time out. So that form line is looking bright. And I think Mars Vigilante, Brett Crawford's runner, is above average as well. So Darjeeling, I'm giving it a 10. Normally I will ask you, Sheldon, but I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Yourself?
I got to go 10 out of 10. When you look at the opposition, number 2, AJ's captain, took on winners, good run to good traveller, but I think he's going to be a lonely second. Yeah,
often you have concerns with regards to juveniles when you see there's some form in the race and how they can improve from one run to the next. But, this fella, you got the confirmation that he's well, which is a bonus. Anton Marcus gets a ride. I think they just want to see him win at that course. And I'm thinking gold medallion on that Sogo Sun race day. That's the type of race that this horse could be going for.
I think that's what they brought him here for, the feature races, and this will be the stepping stone. So they'll be expecting him to come through with flying colours, and then when you see Anton Marcus aboard, it just seals the deal.
Well, we can't give you more confidence than that, guys. A 10 out of 10 from Sheldon. I agree. World Sports Betting has provided the betting for the show. It's their day, so we decided to use their betting. Darjeeling, at the time of recording of this show, which is way behind, is 8 to 10. And the next horse, Sheldon touched on, Al's Captain, is 3 to 1. And then you can pretty much get 14 to 1, the balance. So 8 to 10, we're expecting this horse to be starting at around 3 to 10 come race time.